At one, America warns of a bigger wave of attacks on Iran, saying the amount of firepower is about to surge dramatically. As Israel launches strikes at the capital Tehran, residents there say it was the worst night so far. The Israeli military also continues to target Lebanon's capital Beirut on the 7th day of the war. There are fresh concerns about the price of oil, as Qatar's energy minister says all Gulf exporters could shut down production within days. And 4 men have been arrested in the UK on suspicion of spying for Iran's intelligence service.
And also coming up on the programme this lunchtime, a man is sentenced to a whole life order for murdering his ex-partner's sister, Bryony Gowith, and her 3 young children by setting fire to their house in Bradford. Royal Mail says the price of stamps is going up next month. A first-class stamp will increase by 10 pence to £1.80. And the UK's Eurovision song is released. It's called Ein, Zwei, Drei. Will it be enough to avoid another nul point at this year's competition?
On BBC London, the blind and partially sighted residents fearful of what the future holds after their adapted building was put up for sale. Its current owner says no one will be forced to leave.
Hello to you from Dubai, here in the United Arab Emirates, one of several Gulf states targeted yet again overnight by Iran. Now, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain and Qatar all say they've come under attack. Well, we arrived here overland from Abu Dhabi around 7 a.m. local time, and within a couple of hours there were air raid alerts on our phones and interceptions of incoming missiles up above. The UAE Ministry of Defence says 9 ballistic missiles were actually destroyed and 112 drones detected today. All were intercepted. So the threat is still very much alive here, with tens of thousands of UK nationals hoping to get out. Flights, however, are few and far between. The conflict is now nearly a week old, and residents in the Iranian capital Tehran have told the BBC that last night was the worst so far, after the Israelis launched a fresh wave of strikes. Israel has also been targeting Beirut and the Iranian-backed militia group Hezbollah. Roger Winwood has the very latest.
Darren, thank you very much for that. Right, of course, you can keep up to date with all the big stories, including the developments in the Middle East, on the BBC News live page there. And we have, of course, the developments, the warnings from the US of a potential surge in airstrikes over Iran. And we've seen those strikes overnight, not only on Iran, but also on Lebanon, on Beirut. Israeli strikes there targeting Hezbollah. So as those developments continue through the day, you can keep right up to date there on the BBC News live page there, and of course, as always, on the BBC News app. That's all from today's BBC News at 1. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.